Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Edo elections. Ganduje will be put in coma. Wike threatens. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Thank you very much for your huge, massive, and continuous support. We really do appreciate you for always supporting us. God bless you. My people, remember Ganduje, the chairman council for the campaign of APC candidate in Edo State, talking about the person of Ize Iyamo, has threatened the person of the PDP candidate, the person of Wike. Wike is not a weakling, someone you can just push aside or just tell what you want to tell or just make him feel that he has no response to what you are saying. Wike has responded accordingly. Man, this thing is really getting serious because he was threatening to say that he will put in isolation during the time of the election, and by the time the election is over, that is when he will come out. Well, Wike has given it back, saying, you know what, you'll be put in coma. So my own is quite different. You might be, you send me isolation, you'll be put in coma. Anyway, guys, let's get into the news and get all the details. The war of words have started and the battle is on. Everybody is gradually speaking up their mind with Edo State election. Edo State election is quite an interesting one. We also got report this morning that there is already settled plan by the APC government and administration to rig the election. Muhammadu Buhari has promised INEC chairman a renewal of tenure of another 5 years if and only he agrees and he delivers Edo State to APC. It's only on that condition his next 5 years tenure will be reviewed. Not my words. Bruno Mokri has made a video in his Facebook page. You can look it up, saying this is what he got from the presidential villa. That President Muhammadu Buhari has spoken with the current INEC chairman, saying, guy, you want another 5-year tenure in office, then deliver us Edo State by hook or by crook. So it doesn't matter what Edo people vote. Anyway, the elections is quite interesting and fierce. Let's get into the news and get all the details. Edo election, Ganduje will be put in coma. Wike threatens. The governor of Rivers State, Wike, has said that the governor of Kano State and APC campaign council chairman Ganduje will be put in coma in the upcoming Edo State election. On the very day of the election, he will be in coma. Now, wow. Wike, in a statement on Tuesday, stated that Ganduje only knows how to collect bribes in dollars from contractors, adding that his dollars will not save him, will not work in Edo State. There is no dollar to pick in Edo State. Ganduje has earlier stated that Wike, who is the chairman of the PDP Edo Campaign Council, will be isolated all through the Edo election. Wike's words: if Nigeria is supposed to be a country, who is supposed to be isolated? Who is supposed to be in jail right now? A man who pocket dollars in his bribery from contractors? Is he not the one that is supposed to be isolated and kept in coma? Who is to be isolated? Answer me. You see why I say this country where we are is because of the people that we have who are not really speaking the truth. Look at me, and somebody will say, somebody who clearly seen collecting bribe of dollars, putting it in his own pockets, caught on camera, is the one threatening somebody. Let me assure you why they made Ganduje the chairman of the council, of the campaign council. It is because of the dollars they saw. It is not, if not for the dollars, Ganduje would not have been made the chairman of the campaign council. But what they did not understand is that from Niger Delta, we will drop the dollars and we will chop him into pieces and put him in coma if care is not taken. Well, that's the war of what's going on between the two chairmen. We're talking about the person of Wike. Wike is the governor of Rivers State and the chairman of the council, campaign council for the election of Edo State. Talking about the person of Governor Godwin Obaseki, who is now a PDP person. Well, Wike has given it back to him, saying, guy, between myself and you, who will be the one in coma? Are you not the one? Look at what is happening in Nigeria. A man that was caught on camera, It's not hearsay that we thought or we heard that the contractor said he was giving bribe. No, caught in camera collecting the money. They were analyzing it and talking about it. Yet Nigerian government did nothing about it. In Buhari's administration, my people, in case you don't know, you once, it's not my words, so Oshomole. He said once you are in APC, your sins are forgiven. In APC, it doesn't matter what you steal. It doesn't matter how much you stole. It doesn't matter how you defraud the nation. It doesn't matter how many children you send to bed hungry. It doesn't matter what you do. Once you are in APC, you come to join that wagon. Your sins are forgiven. You see? So this is what is going on right now as we speak. Even with that being going on, even with that being said, do you know this guy was still re-elected in? And you tell me that there are marginaries who have no one to look after them, no school, and yet they won't do anything. Why? Why would they do anything? They don't have anything to do. They don't have anything. And you know the funniest thing, these people, they don't even understand their rights, that these people are eating their future. Instead of them to face their government and deal with them. That's why they don't want them to go to school. They want to keep them constantly impoverished, constantly depending on them, no education, so they don't demand their rights. A man caught in camera is not hearsay. I'm telling you what has happened in this country. Please refer to our previous news and watch the video for yourself. Apple Line Media, we promise to give you guys the up-to-date, we promise to show you the video of him collecting bribe from contractor. Apparently, this contract has already been given, but he collected bribe from a contractor. Collected the bribe from a contractor. So if it's road, how do you want them to develop solid roads? If you have collected half of the money that has been contracted to you, how can you buy durable materials? You can't. Because even in that same contract, you will make your gain, you will pay your people. There is a lot at stake embedded in that contract. You see? So there is no way that contractor, he cannot use substantial materials. With all that being done and said, do you know this guy still won a re-election? Of course, we know that if you had to really go by the books, he didn't really win the election. But because he's an APC governor, he has to come back. Do you know the person who even videoed it and the whistleblower who even let out this information to say that Ganduje is a fraudulent person, is not a genuine Nigerian? I mean, most of these politicians, at the end of the day, most of them, they are who they are. You know, the person who released that video, do you know Senate invited that person to come and justify the video? What are you talking? What justification again do you need? But that's how it rolls in Nigeria. That is Nigerian politics for you as at today. Where the rights of the common man is being oppressed. Is Ganduje supposed to be a governor? Handling public funds? Somebody who takes bribe? But my dear, it's happening. It is happening. Whether you like it or not, it's happening in this country. It's happening in broad daylight. It's happening like there is no tomorrow. It's happening. This guy collected fraud. He's still the one threatening somebody. I'm not saying the other governors are saying, so don't get me. Is the person that is caught, that is declared a thief, the one that has not been caught, has not been declared a thief. Even the court says until you are declared guilty, you are not guilty. It doesn't matter who saw you doing it, you know. And you know the government of Nigeria, they are so crafty. They go to Senate, they go to House of Representatives, collecting our money to pay for their sittings, for every hearing. Yet they are formulating laws that will suit them. That even if they loot and steal, they cannot be prosecuted. What is that law called? Immunity. Investigate and find out. That is the Nigeria that you are in. They have what they call immunity law covering them. So nobody can prosecute them. Even if they steal, they do anything, nobody can prosecute them. That is your country for you. That is today's reality as we speak. That is what is happening in this country. As we speak, that is what is happening, you know. So my people, Nigeria, God will deliver us. We need to keep praying for this country. We need to pray. Hey, I don't know what we can do, but prayers, I know that we can pray for the country. Because what is happening now, what we are seeing in broad daylight, hey, it's unimaginable. That's the word, unimaginable. What goes on in broad daylight in this country is unimaginable. Anyway, my people, what do you think? Don't forget to like us, to share, to subscribe, to click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We always keep you up to date with the latest. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.